Hey YouTubers, this is Chris of Team Darkstar, and today I'm going to show you another one of my, I guess you can call it another experimental deck. This is the GigaSwarm build that I was running before Supervise actually, and Hidden Armory. Give me a couple days and I'll get you that build. I just haven't got all the cards yet. I ran this for a good while, for about a good maybe a month, and I won two times at my locals, and the rest I topped at anywhere from 8 to top 4, top 2 a couple times, and it's a 42 card deck, and I think there's 20 monsters, 12 traps, and 10 spells. So first off, we have 3 Gigaplants, which is, just basically the main part of the deck. 2 Lone Fire. These were really crappy to get hit at 2. They really didn't have to get hit at 2 because since plants are still at tier 2, so hopefully they'll be tier 1 very soon. And that's the Lone Fire. I mean, just this card is for the win. It's crazy. 2 Needles, just for standard tuning, has a cool effect. 2 Botanical Lion, gets pumped up very quick, and to answer a lot of questions out there, yes, Botanical Lion does get raised from his own presence. Just 1 Dandelion, that's just too good to pass up in any plant deck. 2 Violet Witch, I play these a lot. These help me in a really tight spot. They're really great cards. They basically can search me any plant I want. Lone Fire to name one. This is, what is this? Twilight Rose Knight. I have 2 of these. Has like a little marauding captain effect for plants, so it's really cool. A while ago I wasn't running UFO turtles, but I put them in last week and they run pretty good. I mean, they help out a lot. A big part of the deck is for searchers, so UFO turtle gets me Lone Fire really quickly. Dark Arm Dragon, self-explanatory. Plague Spreader, and I was running 3 tomatoes, but I swapped 2 for the UFO turtle. And 1 Sandgan. That's the monsters. Next up we have traps. First off we have 1 Market of Rose. I was running 2, but 2 is, I found myself at a dead draw a lot of the times. Miracle Fertilizer instead of Swing of Memories, because I could pull any plant I want instead of just Gigaplant. And then we have 1 Monster Reincarnation, to replay Lone Fire or something, or get that back in hand if I mill it or anything. 1 Pot of Avarice, only because a lot of the graveyard gets full real quick. 2 Foolish or Lone Fire, maybe call it, or basically just anything. Foolish is a really good play in this deck. Or 2 a Dandelion. 1 Brain Control, self-explanatory. MST, True Nade, Heavy, those are all the same. And then we have the 12 traps. We have 2 Bottomless. I don't think they need an introduction. 1 Call, crappy card. 1 Dark Bribe, basically because it's a control deck. Mirror Force, sort of like actually a control swarm, I would say. 2 Polynosis, really badass cards. They're like mini Solemns. 1 Solemn. 2 Threatening, stops OTK. 1 Trap Dust Shoot, another control card, really fun to play on opening hand. And Torrential. I don't find myself playing Torrential a lot in this deck because of the fact that I swarm a lot and it's hard to get rid of my cards. Next up we have, let's see, side deck. There we are. Side deck's a little bit in shambles, so bear with me. We have 1 Light Imprisoning Mirror, or no. Let's see how many Light Imprisoning Mirrors we have. Okay, we have 3 Light Imprisoning Mirrors, for fighting LS. 1 Mirror of Oaths. I have 2, but I don't know where the other one's at. As for GBs, 1 Double Summon, really good on Gigaplant plays. Cold Wave set me up for big plays. 2 Needleworm, only because they're fun and they're mean and aggravating for my opponent. 1 Gores. 1 DD Crow, Graveyard Control. 1 Swing of Memories. Another Market Rose, I figured I'd side it. 1 Gravy Rose, not that great of a card, but I sided only because I don't have room. 1 Mind Crush, really good in any siding against a lot of decks. and one Imperial Iron Wall, only because a guy at my locals is an asshole with his removal deck. Next, I think we have Synchros. Here's the Synchros. We have one Black Rose Dragon, one Magical Android, really good in a tight spot with her effect. Power Tool, just whatever, it's crappy, I don't like that card. One Armory Arm, really fun card to play. One Gothams, it's good to synchro into a Goyo or get a Gigaplant and then use a 3-star tuner like Twilight Rose and get this for a big beat stick. And that's not supposed to be in there. One Colossal. I was running Gale in this build, but I'm not now. That's just in there for all my other builds that have Gale. One Iron Chain Dragon. Red. Fairy Dragon. Gaia. Herbellum. Okay, I guess that's my ultimate Rosa. The other Rose was not supposed to be in there. 2 Stardust. Had 3. By the way, Stardust is really easy to get in this deck. I really find myself with 3 Stardust rather than 3 Gigaplant. And 1 Goyo to top out the Synchro deck. So that's my deck. Please rate and leave some comments. And any deck fixes would be muchly appreciated. And thanks a lot.